Hi, I'm JoanneElement from the Success Element and Business Fit Club, and I work with business owners like yourself, helping you to grow your business with confidence. I'm betting that you're like a lot of the business owners that I work with. You are passionate about your business. You really want it to grow, and you really care about it being a success. My 10-minute talk today will help you to do just that. During this talk, I will share with you ways that you can narrow down your target market, helping your marketing be much more effective, allowing you to save money, time, and energy, while substantially increasing your chances of getting more of the clients that you want to have. Some business owners get really uncomfortable when I talk about narrowing down the target market. They think that what this is going to mean for them is they're going to have less clients. However, in my experience, I've found exactly the opposite is true. When you fish for clients, when you go for a specific fish, you are much more effective with your marketing. Of course, you can cast your net wide, looking for any fish. But what's going to happen with that is you might be lucky and you might get some good fish. Unfortunately though, what often happens is that when you bring that net in, you end up having glass bottles, shopping trolleys and an old boot. Not quite what you were looking for. So what we're going to do today is to help you to choose a specific fish so that you know exactly what bait to use. You can show up exactly where they are, and you can attract them by giving them something that they want. How do we go about doing this? Well, there are 3 steps. Let's start with the first 2. What problem or pain does your product or service solve? I need you to stop for a moment and actually think about this. How do you help your ideal clients? Just jot a few notes down. Step 2 is all about who are your favourite customers? Those customers that you love working with, where you end up doing your best work. They refer you, they love working with you. What are their characteristics? What are their values? What is it that you like about these customers? Apart from the fact, of course, that they pay you on time. Step 3, we need to ask ourselves 10 questions. And this will help us really get specific about our ideal customer. Let's start with age. What age bracket do your ideal customers sit in? Are they, for example, 18 to 25? Are they 45 to 55? When you think about it, you will use different language depending on the age range that you're talking to. So for your 18 to 25-year-olds, you will probably find them on Twitter. Your 45 to 55-year-olds, especially if they're mums, are much more likely to be picking up the magazines that drop through the door and flicking through them to see what's useful. So depending on your age range will depend on how you market and advertise to them and the sort of words that you say. Are they male or female? Again, depending on your product or service, then the words that you use could be different if you're talking to a male audience or if you want to attract a female audience. Obviously, if you're working with women, then women's networking groups such as Fabulous Women are absolutely superb places to be to find your ideal clients. Where do they live? One way that you can narrow down or help to narrow down your target market is to actually think about a 10-mile radius around where you live. In some areas, what you might decide to do is to work in the particular postcode. And in this area, for example, we have GU15, which has its own magazine, a great place to advertise if you happen to want to get clients in that area. So location, think about where these people live. High-end product, you're doing leaflet drops, you need to be dropping them to the high-end residential roads. So location makes a difference. Where do they shop? Are they people that are likely to go into the local newsagents, the florists, perhaps the butchers, maybe the hairdressers? Could you do a joint venture with the owners of these businesses? Maybe leave your leaflets in there. Perhaps what you could do is put an advert in their window. So think about where these people go and shop. Where do they socialise? Are they the sort of person who's likely to be found in a pub in the evening? Perhaps maybe a coffee shop or maybe a restaurant. Thinking about if your target audience is mothers and restaurants, thinking about Mothering Sunday, perhaps one of the things that you could do is to do a joint venture with a restaurant owner where you offer your product or service as a free prize for a draw. You can then collect their email addresses and use them for your marketing in the future. What hobbies do they have? Are they somebody that you're likely to find at a photography club? May you find them at a running club or a golf club? Could you go and do talks or presentations to these? One of my clients who helps people with their IT problems, what he did was go and talk at a photography club. He spoke to them about how they could use their computer best to store their photographs and which particular backup software was best for them. So what talks or presentations could you do? Where do they work? What industry are they in? If you're a business, then think about, is there a vertical market that would be worth you specialising in? For example, solicitors or accountants or printers or IT companies. By becoming an expert in that particular market, you being the go-to person really will work well for you. Salary, how much do they earn? Again, thinking about if you've got a high-end product, how much do they need to earn so that they can afford you? Family, are they single? Are they married? Do they have children? Could it be that the school run you do 5 days a week is maybe an ideal place to talk to your prospective clients? And getting really down into the detail of this person and using your imagination. What are their short and long-term goals? What are their aspirations? What are their dreams? You can see now how you can pull all of this information together to give you a real good picture of your ideal client. And talking of pictures, one good thing to do is to either go online or have a look through magazines and find a picture that to you looks just like your ideal client. Give them a name and then put them above your computer screen so that every time you're marketing, you know exactly who you're talking to. What if you've got more than one target market? Then just do this exercise for each of your target markets so that you have a picture and a name for each different market that you're marketing your business to. So in conclusion, when you pull all of this information together, this helps you to know exactly who you're talking to. It helps you to craft your 60 seconds. It helps you to write those articles and those blogs. Helps you to know where to go to find them, which social media to use and what to say when you're using it. Think about your ideal client. It also means you can get very specific now about the problem and pain that you solve for them. So if you have any questions with the talk that I've done today, please feel free to email me at joanne.element@businessfitclub.co.uk. I offer a free 90-minute session for you to talk about your business, your aspirations, and also your challenges. That free 90-minute session allows you to get real clarity on where you're taking your business and totally focus on your next 3 steps. If this is something that you'd like to take me up on, then please email me at joanne.element@businessfitclub.co.uk or ring me on 07976 105 104. I hope that you found this talk helpful and useful for your business today. Thank you for watching.